They have to provide India with a fabulous start.
Yes, it's an exciting prospect in sight. Not just for the 7 runs that will get Sachin Tendulkar to 17,000 runs, but the possibility that on this pitch he'll be able to go on and get a big 100. Everybody will feel that it is they who have got that 17,000 runs. He can also play freely. That's it. 17,000 runs to the little champion. What an effort. What a fantastic cricketer. And look at the crowd. Look at the crowd. Amazing, amazing feat.
Very good hit. Taking it on the rise. Was it a half volley? Tendulkar will look to play freely from here on.
Oh, they're after it. They've gone out on a mission. They're going to win this game, I reckon, India. They're not going to hold back. And it's also a front foot no ball. Gave himself room. He's got it. Backward a point for 4. So the low ball was hit for 4. The free hit's been hit for 4. So that's 9 from those 2 deliveries.
Bollinger tried to bowl exactly the same delivery as he did at Sehwag. Sehwag missed it, Tendulkar didn't.
Chipped over the infield. 4 to Tendulkar.
Could almost see it coming. Oh, I think I heard Hilfenhaus scream just before Tendulkar hit it. Bowled it slightly slower. Tendulkar walked into it and just with the bottom hand lifted it over the infield. There's the off spinner. The little master spotted it.
Oh! Guided down to fine leg for 4.
Just got enough on it, didn't he? It's not an inside edge. I think it's gone off the face of the bat. Just got it wide of the keeper. Yeah, face of the bat. Roll of the wrists, but it didn't keep it down enough.
And down the track he came. Oh, it's through!
That's pretty unusual.
And they're not frightened of whacking the ball in short. A beautifully placed from Tendulkar for 4 more. That's Tendulkar's 50. That's also the 100 for India. And it's brought the crowd to their feet. There's a lot of hope around as long as Tendulkar is there. And he's got to be there till the end if India have to have any chance whatsoever, because he's looking in good touch. He's settled. Well, he saw that very early. The slow one, went for it. It was in the slot for him, just flicked it over mid-on for 4.
Hitting a good length, the off-spinning slow ball, and Tendulkar saw it. Soon with the field up, he just threw his hands through it. Had no trouble whatsoever.
He's gone for it. 1 bounce and out of the ground. Good use of the feet, that vacant mid-wicket area with the turn. He's got 4 for it.
No, I thought that was going to be the case. Nathan Horrocks has only just come on to bowl. And Tendulkar, beautiful use of the feet. Getting to the pitch, turning that into a 4.
He's taken the angle route and he will get maximum. Tendulkar is playing a magical innings tonight.
The height as well, and the distance. It was intentional going over the infield, I think, and then it just kept going.
just wide of the fielder, giving the chance. Tendulkar puts in the dive. It's gone to the boundary. It's 141 for 3.
Well, they're alive again, the crowd. Sachin's played a couple of magnificent shots in that over, and you don't see much better than that.
Up and over towards the side screen. 6 for Tendulkar. His second one in this innings.
Is that the Aussies haven't used their feet much to the spinners, but this guy knows how to do it. And there's another one. We might catch this, Shiva.
Terrific hitting from the Little Master. Good use of the feet, getting underneath the ball. And the crowd on its feet for the second time for the Little Master.
What an atmosphere. Here we go again.
Fantastic 100 from Sachin Tendulkar. The Little Master continues. 45 hundreds in one-day internationals.
That's his 9th ODI 100 versus Australia, most by any batsman versus any opponent. What a legend.
And it's come in very, very good time.
I think he's going to address it all right. And pounds it over the fence. 6 more.
Slightly quicker one, there it is. But he still went ahead with the shot. It was the right length as well. It was the length where he could get under it and whack it over long on.
Tendulkar comes down too. I think he's found the gap. He sure has. Another 4 for Sachin Tendulkar.
Just trying to angle the ball into his pads, but Tendulkar up to it.
He's picked up 4 of those. And another boundary. But he's pulling out his best tonight.
And suddenly he bowls it a little bit short, a little bit quicker. And so easily done. The third man's in the 30-yard circle.
As he runs that down. Wonderful cricket shot. Using the lack of pace.
There's a man at short fine leg and there's a man in front of square on the boundary. So behind square's 4.
This time he's played it very fine.
Put down on one knee and played a very fine sweep off spinner. There, middle of the bat, still. He's just the master.
The outside edge, and that's going to carry for 4.
Extra covers head for 4. Finds the outside edge, but his hands are fast. And it just flies away over slip.
That's going to be 4. 152, Sachin Tendulkar made room for himself and really powered that past extra cover.
Well, we're all very, very privileged, whether you're in the ground, behind a microphone, or wherever you are in the world, to be watching what could well turn out to be one of the all-time great innings in the limited over 50 over game, the ODI game. And yet there are those that say this game is dying.
Oh, that is masterly. That's unbelievable.
How much do you open the blade? Just enough to avoid the fielder. That's how much. And that's how skillful this little man is.
Oh, he's played that fine. There's no fielder there. 4 more.
Of the situation. He knows if he misses that, he's out. Stone dead, LBW. It doesn't look like missing it.
There are people standing up all around me in the box and clapping. This is that kind of an innings.
It's just orthodox cricket. Whack. Through the line.
Tendulkar gets under it, gets high, and taken. That is the end of Tendulkar.
I think it was a slow delivery that did him in. If McKay had bowled at his usual pace, he would have been able to use the pace. But it was the slow delivery. So you see, he's actually had to try and work a little bit more. There, he's trying to hit it. Normally, you just help the ball along. Now he tried to hit it, and all he managed to do was hit it up in the air. And that slower delivery from McKay doing the trick. Finally, Tendulkar very, very disappointed. Maybe he got it at the Q end of the bat as well. But what an innings. What a display. How privileged we have all been to witness this innings. 175, India 332 for 7.